Good morning, everyone. Sipping Truth with Dr. Silvermoon Cashen. And we do have some truth today. Got some stuff to talk about. It's been a while. I missed you. I really missed you. So, if you've been following me, you know that I have been smoke-free for, I lost count. I think it's 12 days today. I think it is. Well, it'll be 12 days at 6 o'clock. Super happy about that. Best decision I ever made in my life. I went through some very, very serious withdrawals, which is why I've been kind of incognito, and they were horrible. I don't like to use phrases like this, but truth be told, I thought I was gonna die. No lie. To the point that I literally called a doctor friend of mine, and he said that he had not seen anyone go through such significant withdrawals in 30 years. So I just laughed and was like, hey, it's me. Like, why would I expect anything less, right? I didn't expect, I don't know what I expected. But a lot of people have asked me, like, what made you do this, right? So there's quite a few factors. I've actually been wanting to quit smoking for about 3 years. And I have told myself, like, I want to stop smoking. And believe it or not, like, I was down to a half a pack a day. I didn't smoke in the end for the last 3 years. I didn't smoke a lot, but I could never get past or less than that half a pack, which made things worse. Because it was like, yeah, I know I need to quit smoking. Oh, well, just smoke, my half a pack. So then, some things had happened in my life, and I wouldn't be telling the truth if I didn't say to you I really enjoyed smoking. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the time to myself. I enjoyed the ability to just like debrief, right? I genuinely enjoyed that. But it started to get to a point, I want to say over the last year and a half, where I didn't enjoy it. Like, it was like, oh man, I want a cigarette. Now I got to go in the cold or the rain or this or that or whatever. Why do I do this to myself? Like, when you start asking yourself, why do you do this to yourself? That's pretty much the key. Like, just stop doing it. And then, I met this man that doesn't smoke, and not that he told me I needed to quit, but I do know, like, he would ask me some serious questions, like, why do you do this? Does it, does it make you feel good, or, whatever the case may be. He made me genuinely analyze myself, why I do this. So I had promised him that I was like, if we're still, dating after the first of the year, then I'll make it more serious, like quitting, which I needed to do anyway, but he gave me that extra, I'm doing it for someone. And if you know me, which you should know me by now, I love to help people, and I love to see people smile, and I love people's hearts to be happy, and I knew this would make him happy. So it was just that extra push. And my kids, again, in the beginning, I said there are a lot of factors to it. I did not do it for just one reason. I did it because I wanted to do it anyway, but then there have been these other reasons that have come along that have been very gracious and lovable, and given me more motivation to stop. So I'm very blessed and thankful for that. And was to stop smoking today. Nope, yesterday. Yesterday was March 1st. Was to be smoke-free by March 1st. But I had, on this particular day, 11 days ago, I had smoked the last cigarette in the pack, and I had to stop at the store to get a new pack. And I had said to myself, I was like, Silverman, what does it matter if it's today or next week? Like, you're going to go through the withdrawals. You have to get through this to be free on the other side. And it doesn't matter what day you start, you're still going to go through it. So if you're upset with yourself that you have to stop at the store, you might as well just start today. So that's what I did. I just started today. Because it was an inconvenience. Like, man, I just want to get home. I'm tired. Now I got to go out of my way to the store to buy me a pack of cigarettes because I smoked my last one and didn't stop at the 15 gas stations I passed, right? No excuse. Like, I've taken accountability for it, but I was also mad at myself. So anyway, that's my story with the stopping smoking, and I couldn't have been more happier. I'm telling you, I went to a gala, which is another thing that I'm going to talk to you about. I went to a gala in Georgia this weekend, and my friend from Missouri came, and we were hanging out and stuff, and I said to her, I said, even through the most horrible withdrawals where I thought I was going to die, I still felt better than when I smoked. Let that be a lesson to you. That was a strange feeling. That was weird. But you know what? It is what it is. I will tell you, I do understand. I'm a firm believer that you have to walk through the fire to understand how someone is when they walk through it. And I will tell you, I do now know why a lot of people do not quit smoking. So, for those of you that want to quit and just can't, I completely understand. I'm going to cheer you on. You can do it, but it is going to take some willpower, some dedication, and you might have to stay home a couple days. But let's talk about that gala. CEO Boss Girls. Man, it's a red dress gala. This was the 4th annual one. I am just so excited. I'm so excited that I made the trip. I actually won an award, but that's not why I'm excited. I mean, I'm excited about that, but let me tell you something. I have been in a room with powerful people. I have never been in a room where every single person in that room was a powerful person. That room, you should have been there. Like, I have never been in a room, and there's so many takeaways from this event. First of all, we went to church, and if you know me, you know I'm a Christian, and I just love to praise and worship, and I understand not everybody is, and I respect that, and I'm not going to double down on that, and your preference is your preference. My preference is I happen to be a Christian, and I love worshiping. I had no idea that we would be singing worship services and praying for success over people in this event. Like, man, I felt like I was home. I felt home. But I also have never been in a room where there were so many doctors in my life. And that made my heart happy. It really did. And not only that, like, there was this one doctor, I do remember her name, I'm just not going to say it, because I don't know if she wants me to, but man, like, talk about technology. And one of my spaces is technology. And I honestly, when I first started finding my identity and who I was and what I was going to do, I didn't think technology was going to be my thing. I embrace technology. I use technology. But I didn't think building the intricate parts or building the pieces was going to be something that I would do. And I have fallen in love with it. I will tell you, I have fallen in love with it, that I have my own technology line of resources, patent and pending. But to be sitting at that table with this amazing human, and there were many amazing humans at my table, but this particular amazing human is in the technology space, and not just in the space. I mean, wow. So intelligent, so just she's definitely got it together, and she definitely knows her space. Like, man, wow, so impressed with her. And all the other women that are there too, right? Because they definitely own their space and they are good at what they do. And it was a room full of women that know their calling, that know what they're good at, that deliver well, exceptionally well. And again, I've always said this, if you've watched anything that I've posted or anything like that, I've always said that your millionaires, billionaires, intelligent people, they are always super nice. You're never going to come across a true individual that doesn't want to help people, because that's just how that scope works, right? That people, I don't want to say people like that, because I hate that. If you know my story, you know why I hate that. I was told that people like us, you know, but man, the narrative that has changed with that, right? Like, people like us do get to deserve the dreams. We do get to live the dreams. Like, I've definitely changed that narrative since that 14-year-old child heard that. But you're never going to come across, well, I can't say never, because, you know, there are some people who you just genuinely, they're just not happy. But the majority thereof will always be willing to help you and help you grow and want to see you succeed. And they're not selfish in their resources and everything, because they know they own it, right? They own it. It's like, competition is healthy competition, and I own the space, and competition just helps us rise and, you know, level up, and people understand that, you know, like, we don't get angry about that. But it was just, man, such a powerful event. I just, man, you got to be in the room. And this is an annual event that takes place in February. It's put on by Dr. Ieshia Brown Lumpkin, or Lumpkin Brown. I apologize, Dr. Ieshia. I'm just used to calling you Dr. Ieshia. I will credit her correctly in my details, just so everyone knows. But you need to connect with her. She's a powerhouse woman. I actually met her on the show. And I mean, in all actuality, she's genuinely changed my life, and she didn't even know. So I'm just blessed to know her. You need to connect with her. You need to get to know her. You need to get to know all the wonderful things that she is doing, and just such an amazing human. And, well, since I already called her out, Dr. Ieshia Combs is the powerhouse technology person that was sitting at my table that I really was fond of because of her technology knowledge. Super smart woman. Connect with her too. She's on Insta. That's what I call it. You guys might call it IG. Instagram, that's where she's at. But I'm going to let you go. That is Sip and Truth. I have not, I was going to say something that sounded horrible. I have made it to the other side of those horrible withdrawals. I am now which I tell myself every day, even when I get one of those little ghost cravings, I tell myself I am a non-smoker. And I am so thankful. And yes, listen, I got to give praise to God. I got to give praise to God, because I asked him for strength to get through this, and I'm telling you, he gave me the strength. He did give me the strength, because I could have buckled. And I mean, listen, when your doctor friend tells you, Silvermoon, listen, if you are in the store thinking about buying a vape, just buy a pack of cigarettes and try again later. You know it's real. You know the withdrawals are real. You know the compassion was there. And it wasn't that my friend was giving me permission. He was just acknowledging and respecting the facts that the withdrawals that I was having were definitely bad, and some of the most major ones. So kudos to every single person out there that has made this journey to quitting smoking, and kudos to every single person who never picked up a cigarette, that didn't have to do this. You know, that was the wisest choice you've ever made. And just, you know, I want to say kudos to the people that have the desire, because don't give up. Now, my strength through this was, when I make promises, and I've always been like this, even with my children, I never make a promise I can't keep. And I made a promise that I would do this, and I kept that promise. It was hard, and I prayed, and God gave me the strength to get through this. And I'm so thankful for that, because without him, I don't know that I would have made it through. It was that bad, but he gave me the strength. I'm so thankful for it. I'm so blessed for it. And, you know, just continue to keep me in your prayers, because I'm not saying the cravings have went away. They haven't. They come and go, but they're less and less. Like today, I haven't had to chew any gum. I use gum to supplement the cravings, not nicotine gum, regular gum, to supplement, you know, when I get a craving, I chew gum. I haven't had to have a piece of gum yet this morning, and it's 9:52, so I've been up since 6. I think that's making progress, right? But just keep me in your prayers, because it does happen. And I still get cravings, and that's okay. You know, just as long as I handle them with, you know, the right choices, I guess, like not being stupid. But just keep me in your prayers, and you know, I will definitely keep moving along with this journey, and eventually it's going to get old, right? People are going to get tired of hearing it, but that's okay, because we make a progress, and we make progress, and then we celebrate the little wins. And that, my friends, is what the milestone method is all about, right? My coaching platform that I use is all about celebrating the small wins, because we're human, and we want achievement, and we want to feel like we're doing something. And even if we haven't exactly reached the goal, we can still celebrate the small milestones that we have achieved. I paused there because this lady in front of me is smoking a cigarette. So let's keep her in prayer too. And she does have a cross on the back of her car, and it says pray. So she's a Christian. So keep her in your prayers. She may be trying to quit too, and just unable to. So we have to keep people in our prayers and lift them up. And what we're gonna do. And then to wrap this up, I do have some personal requests. I have about 4 people that I personally know that has been diagnosed with cancer, or has had an amputation because of diabetes. And those are the two, literally, those are the two issues. So I need you to please lift these people up in prayer, because I know that not only are they dealing with different things, but the family, it's, when we go through health battles, it's not just us that deal with them. It's our family, it's our friends. So please lift them up in prayer, and just continue to ask God to touch them and heal them, and to touch the doctor's hands that touch them, so that, only the best put their amazing hands upon these people, and allow the ailments and the issues that are transpiring to be taken care of. And also for comfort and peace, especially for my friend that had an amputation. That is not something that anyone would take lightly, you know what I'm saying? So just pray for comfort and peace, and pray that he receives the prosthetic that fits, and that he doesn't have issues, where it doesn't fit and he has to continue to go back and forth. Like, just, I really just I want everything to be perfect for my friend. I really do. So I'm going to pray whatever perfect looks like to God. I'm going to pray for that. And I just ask you to join me in that prayer as well. In the meantime, I hope to see you at the Red Gala next year. You got to be there. It is a female-only event. So, ladies, I can't wait to see you next year. And as usual, you know how to reach me if you need me. Love you. Bye.